Josh, and today I'm really excited to bring you something that I personally find very interesting, and it's something that I actually started my tech journey with. So today we're going to be using a Raspberry Pi 4, and we're going to install Kali Linux, which is a ethical hacking operating system, onto the Raspberry Pi so that we can actually start projects in the near future. So what is a Raspberry Pi? What is Kali Linux, and why should you care about it? Well, this Raspberry Pi 4 is actually an entire computer in this little circuit board system. If you've never even heard of a Raspberry Pi 4, they can do all kinds of things. Honestly, the possibilities are limitless. If you look up Raspberry Pi 4 projects on YouTube, there's so many different things that it can do. Here pretty soon is install a LCD touchscreen onto the Raspberry Pi. So I have a mobile LCD screen. You can turn it into a router, you can make it mine Bitcoin, you can, actually the Raspberry Pi 4 has a Wi-Fi adapter in it that can actually capture Wi-Fi packets off of a network. So like I said, I guess a disclaimer would be to, if you're going to use the Raspberry Pi 4 for ethical hacking, please do it safely. So first thing we need to do is you need a Raspberry Pi 4 SD card. Has to be at least 16 gig, but it can be 32 gig. I've actually put this on a 128 gig SD card, but a small little thing that looks like this. Raspberry Pi imager, a laptop, and that's it. Now that we are on the desktop, what you want to do is you want to open up your browser, and you just want to type in Raspberry Pi imager, and it should come up and look something like this from raspberrypi.com. Once you click on that, you just want to download the actual imager. You can use it for more than just Raspberry Pi, but it should be right here whether you're using Windows, Mac, Ubuntu. And then once you have the imager downloaded, you want to go to kalilinux.com. This is their main website. Putting it on a Raspberry Pi, you want to click on the ARM version. And then from there, you just want to find which Raspberry Pi you have. For us, we have a Raspberry Pi 4, and so you just want to download the, there are a 64-bit version, but you just want to download the 32 gig version. So now that you've downloaded Raspberry Pi imager and you have your actual image to Kali Linux that you want to download, what you want to do is you want to open up Raspberry Pi imager and click on operating system, and you want to go all the way down to the bottom where it says use custom. Once you click on that, wherever you downloaded your Raspberry Pi image, you should go to that folder and find it, but mine's actually right here. So you want to click on that and click open. And then when you choose your storage device, you just want to make sure that you choose yours. To save time, I've actually went ahead and wrote it to an SD card because it does take a little bit. And then all you want to do is just click on your storage device because it will delete everything on that storage device. So you just want to make sure that you've taken your SD card here and you put it in either a SD card reader, and then you just want to put this in your computer and it should show up in your storage devices. So after you wrote it to your SD card, you will take it out. It won't show up if you go to eject the media. It's not going to show up down here, so you can just pull it straight out of your computer. So just as a side note here, it took me forever to actually find this on the internet if you were looking. So if you bought a Raspberry Pi 4 and it came with a fan, which I highly recommend that you get one with a fan on top. Just keeps everything cooler and it'll make everything last longer. But if you see these pins right here on the very side, they're kind of hard to see, but you want to make sure that the red one is on the second row back. That's a terrible example. Is on the second row back, and then the black one is right beside it. So it looks like that. And when you actually put power to the Raspberry Pi, it should turn it on, and you'll see the fan running. And now once you have your SD card inserted into your Raspberry Pi 4, your username is going to be Kali, and your password is going to be Kali. And all you got to do is hit enter, and you're done.